Have you ever noticed how a woman reacts when you suddenly stop giving her attention? What if I told you that taking a step back could trigger emotions and behaviors you never expected? Stay with me because the psychology behind this response is both fascinating and powerful. At first glance, ignoring someone may seem counterintuitive. After all, aren't relationships supposed to thrive on effort and communication? But here's the twist. When executed correctly, withdrawing your attention can be one of the most effective psychological techniques in shifting the dynamics of attraction. Women are wired to respond deeply to changes in attention because these shifts challenge their sense of emotional connection and control. Now, let's talk about what actually happens when you pull back. Initially, she may not react outwardly, but internally, her mind starts racing. She wonders why you've distanced yourself, begins to analyze your last interactions, and even questions if she did something wrong. This isn't mere curiosity. It's the beginning of an emotional shift that makes you more present in her thoughts than ever before. By stepping away, you create space, an empty gap in her routine where your attention used to be. And here's the interesting part. Human nature hates a void. When something is missing, the mind naturally seeks to fill that space. This means she's now subconsciously attributing more value to you simply because you're no longer as available as before. Your absence makes her feel something unexpected, uncertainty. And uncertainty is a powerful force in attraction. When you stop chasing, you send a silent yet impactful message. You are self-sufficient, confident, and not in need of constant validation. These are traits that naturally attract women. It's not about being distant or cold. It's about exuding an air of self-assuredness that makes her view you differently. When you were always available, she may have subconsciously taken you for granted. But now she feels something is missing, and that feeling plants a seed of doubt, one that can grow quickly. This shift taps into a fundamental principle of human psychology. We tend to value what we believe we're at risk of losing. Your decision to withdraw attention signals to her that you're not someone who will just sit around waiting. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about positioning yourself as someone whose presence must be earned, not assumed. Without realizing it, she starts thinking about you more, trying to figure out how to regain your focus. And the more effort she invests in drawing you back, the more emotionally involved she becomes. Now, let's talk about her next move. She may reach out with seemingly casual texts, bump into you accidentally, or engage with you in subtle ways, all in an effort to reclaim the attention she once had. These actions may appear spontaneous, but they are driven by an instinctive desire to reestablish her influence over you. What's truly happening beneath the surface is this: she's beginning to chase you. Here's why this matters. When a woman has to work to regain your attention, she unknowingly begins to associate effort with value. The more she tries, the more significant you become in her mind, even if she can't fully explain why. This process shifts the entire dynamic of your connection, making her see you as someone who is not easily won over, and that makes you incredibly attractive. To understand this dynamic further, let's explore the psychological factors at play. The scarcity principle, a concept in behavioral psychology, states that people place a higher value on things that are rare or difficult to obtain. When you remove yourself from being too accessible, you become more desirable. This principle is seen everywhere in life, from exclusive events to limited edition products. The harder something is to attain, the more people want it. By applying this in relationships, you naturally make yourself more appealing. But there's another aspect to this: dopamine. This neurotransmitter plays a crucial role in motivation and reward processing. When she starts missing your presence, her brain triggers dopamine spikes that create a sense of craving. Just like how people become addicted to social media likes or video games, She begins associating your attention with a reward. By making that reward intermittent rather than constant, you amplify its impact. Another key element is the contrast effect. This occurs when the brain notices differences more than constants. If you've always been available, she gets used to that presence. But once you withdraw, she perceives the difference intensely. This contrast forces her to reevaluate how much she values you. The shift makes her see you in a new light, making her want to re-establish what she once had but didn't fully appreciate. Now, let's talk about how to execute this approach correctly. The key is balance. Completely ignoring her in a cold and dismissive way can backfire, making her feel unwanted rather than intrigued. Instead, the goal is to gradually create space while maintaining your self-worth and focus on your own life. Prioritizing your goals, hobbies, and personal development naturally signals to her that you have a full life beyond her presence. This alone can make you more attractive without even trying. Confidence also plays a major role. If you withdraw attention but do so with insecurity or hesitation, she will sense it. True confidence means you know your value and don't need to prove it. When you embody this mindset, she will instinctively pick up on it, making her feel drawn to you in a more authentic way. What happens next? As time passes, she begins to rationalize why she's feeling drawn to you again. Instead of just seeing you as someone she liked before, she starts viewing you as a man of high value, someone who has the power to walk away. And this realization is incredibly powerful. Women are naturally attracted to men who stand firm in their worth rather than seeking constant validation. And now, as we wrap things up, remember this. True attraction isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about confidence, self-respect, and understanding human nature. When you stop seeking constant validation and instead focus on your own growth and fulfillment, you become more attractive naturally. Women are drawn to men who have a sense of purpose and independence, and when you embody these qualities, the right person will recognize and appreciate your value. So, the next time you feel the urge to chase or overextend yourself, take a step back and observe. Let her come to you. Let her realize what she stands to lose. And most importantly, never forget your worth. If you found this insight valuable, don't stop here. Click on the next video to uncover even more strategies to master attraction in relationships. See you there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more powerful insights on relationships and attraction. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay confident, stay focused, and keep mastering the game of attraction.